I've had a bit of a shuffle around, made a little room for my scribing table type thing. As you can see, very similar effect to the enchanting table, all the text flowing in. Apparently this helps your chances of success. So I want to make our first theory, so let's do forbidden knowledge and see if we can find common forbidden artifact. So we'll put those two in. Increases our chance to 24%. So 1 in 4. It's a good chance. It's 4, so we should at least one theory. At least we saved one there. Lost one there. It's one of those things, once you've got the hang of it, you know, I'd walk away, do something else while that's, you know, it's getting on with its business. I'll just show you some of what's happened in here. As we can see, we've now got quite a bit of viz. That's got 157 viz in it, no taint. And as we can see, the crystal we put on here has disappeared. Oh, there's viz in it. So if we now open it, oh, it's in here, isn't it? We've now got a tainted crystal. So if we put another crystal on top of there, we'll get more viz put through and another tainted crystal. I've made myself a equivalent exchange pad just to make things a bit easier. So let's see what we've got here. Oh yes, we've got one. Crucible of Souls, and you see the difficulty below says tricky, so let's see what tricky means. So there's a 38% chance of success and a 21% chance of failure. And if you see up the sides here, this is how many successes we're going to need. With each failure it goes down by 1. So that's a 33, so let's see if we can increase that. So I don't want to use any of the exceptional stuff or the rare stuff really, but the uncommon. Okay, let's go for these, see how much this helps us by. So that's up to 54%, but it's 100% of loss, so we're going to lose that every time. So we might just want to put 1 in, so that's down to 38. We put that in up to 46, so I like those odds. And once that skull completely disappears, we'll put that crystal in there. So that's 1 success, a second success. So we might get a string of 5 successes. Oh no, that wasn't a success, but it wasn't a failure. If it was a failure, it'd have gone down by 1. Oh, another success. Get ready to put this in if that skull disappears. Right. 1 more success and we will be through. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, now it's gone down to 30. Up to 38. Oh, come on. See, and this is the way you get quite a lot of artifacts when you go looking at things, but you get through them quite quickly. I've almost used up all of my ones that I got initially. Oh, failure! It's gone down by 1. So that's not great. It's gone back up, and you can put pretty much anything in there. I'll show you in a second. And the amount they actually, oh, there we go. Right, discovery. Now what you do with this discovery is you hold on to it and you right click it and it tells you how to make the thing you're trying to make. So that's Crucible of Souls. We need bone, rotten flesh, gas tear, soul sand, and a normal crucible. The crucible does not burn physical objects to create vis, instead it consumes the life force of nearby creatures and converts it to dark energy. This crucible is quite inefficient and produces a lot of taint vis. So before doing this research I could not have made that, even if I knew the formula. So you now know the formula, but you cannot make that without doing this research. And if we look at it, it says at the top here 6 out of 42. So this is number 6 out of 42 possible things to find. So we'll put some other stuff in here. So 99% chance of success, 79. So I'm going to put, because this is just an artifact, that's artifact. If I put forbidden artifact in, so that's 79, that goes up to 83, but if I put this in, it goes up to 95. So I'm going to put these common ones in because they're more readily available. Right, and that's already given me a theory, and this is how to make the Sword of Zephyr. Right, so which is the sword I've got here. So it's a Thormacraft creation. So let's put it in here. It says difficulty easy. So you see the success rate is already on 59%. So I'm just going to put these in, take it up to 75, and I'm pretty certain to make this quite quickly. So that pops through. Yeah, as you can see, it's whizzing up. The speed at which this moves is also quite quick. Bosh! And so vapor, vapor, thumium sword, enchanted wood. So I can now make that, even though I picked up one while I was searching around. So take that out, and this has given us fragment of lost knowledge. 16% chance, 20, 24. So tell you what, I'm going to put that in and just walk away. Right, it's night time now, but I suggest we go and take on the battle tower, which is quite close. So we're going to need to make some bits and bobs. What have we got? Okay, we have got quite a bit of thumium. So I'm going to make some thumium armor. So I've got boots, I've got chain. I'm not sure gold leggings is going to do me that much good, so we'll have those. And I'm going to make some thumium boots because the 7 league boots are good for moving but not good armour. Right, so it's all well and good. I'm going to have a kip. Let's see what this has done. Theory, arcane focus of fire, and 7 league boots. Difficulty torturous. So that's not something I'm going to make. That takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. Whereas trivial means it'll guarantee to... Oh, actually had a failure. So even with only one normal item, it's going up so quickly it's untrue. It just keeps going down though. Common. Bosh. So let's have a look at this. Okay, This arcane focus has medium range and spread, but consumes low value items to increase the efficiency of the bore. So, yep, that's for the arcane bore. We'll look at that later. Okay, so the sun's just coming up. So I suggest we put stuff we don't need in there. Gonna need some food, I think. Definitely gonna need some food. Have I got anything over here? What's that potion? Bread. Job done. Let's roll. Let's make sure this is on easy. I've turned my graphics up a bit. Hopefully it shouldn't affect too much. It should just be a bit better graphics. Right, let's put these on. Make the journey pleasurable. Now, just as advanced warning, there is a creature at the top of these battle towers that basically kills me instantly, so I won't be fighting that. I do apologise if you feel this isn't in keeping with the game, but it's hard enough as it is for a simple man like me. Right, let's put these boots on. Too quick. I can't be bothered opening up the chest and moving stuff across, so I simply do that. Get in here quick. Right, should be facing some monsters pretty soon. Maybe not. Maybe I scared them off with my mighty sword of Dobber. Or it's bright daylight, so they're not spawning. Definitely got it on easy, yeah. Not putting it on normal. I am not the greatest at combat in this game. Or at all, if you saw my attempts at... Oh, that's not good. Okay. It's still not spawning. Suits me fine. Right, I don't want that crafting table. Oh, that's something. You can see on the map there's a red dot that shows you where they are. Obviously it's dark enough wherever that one is. So I definitely want that glowstone. do some of that as well. Let's go and eat something. Otherwise my health won't regenerate. Right. What don't I need? Chain boots. It's a clever zombie. You shouldn't have clever zombies. It's against the rules. Yeah. Zombies also drop zombie brains, which are for research purposes. Come on. Right. I think that's the lot for enemies. Yep, next one's the big one on top. I don't want to be fighting him. Right. Right. I do want them, however. So, throw away some of this gumph. Feather. What else can we get rid of? If you press R, by the way, it closes your inventory for some reason, but it rearranges it. So, done. Because this guy on top, he is nasty. I've not managed to kill him ever. Luckily, when you put it on peaceful, it disappears. What else don't I need? Alright, get rid of that. Do. So hard sometimes. Getting rid of things you don't need. Books. Right, I found a few things, as you can see over there. Pygmy, second flying ship. Endermen down there. More trees. The Taj Mahal. I wouldn't mind going to look at the Taj Mahal once we've got this stuff back home. I'd rather have that than dynamite. Let's swap these over. That way I can drop from a distance and it won't hurt. Right, so let's head home. Stash our swag. Ooh, bong, 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 bong. I love these boots. And you can actually upgrade these. On my other save, I've found researched the upgrade, and so they're actually boots of the meteor, which we did see in the previous game I did. However, they didn't work quite like these ones do, so the whole thing's been overhauled pretty much, so it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. They've really done a job with this. Okay, let's dump some stuff in here. We can turn that into useful stuff later on. Yes, actually, I want to make as for the equivalent exchange, I've not noticed that many updates to it. I've not noticed anything. There's a few more bits and bobs that I've not seen before, but I don't generally make those. I make this kind of area of things. So I need glass 6 and a furnace. So I need 6. Let's see if I've got any more glowstone. Glowstone. Have I got any glass? No. We'll have in a minute. Don't know what I was doing that for. Okay, so we've got paper. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do that. Not going to research 7 league boots because they're really hard. There we are. Right, so you know what that looks like. Oh, gonna need a furnace. Well, we know where to get a furnace from, don't we? Bonk. Right, furnace, diamond, bonk, 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 bonk. Yep, that's what we want. So we stick it. Gonna need lots of sunlight. Oh, got rid of my axe. Floating. It's interesting. I think this will work. Right, yep. And we'll leave that cooking. Right, so exceptional forbidden knowledge. 95%, so we can stick that in there. See what we get. So sometimes you'll just get a fragment, sometimes you'll get a whole theory, depending on the level of the item. As you can see, we just got 3 without consuming the item because it's exceptional. So let's go and get some more paper. Paper is related to books. And this is the reason I got the bench there, is because it just makes item gathering so much easier. Right, so let's take the paper out, put that in, put those in. So let's have a test. Right, so that's 24. Let's take everything out. 16% chance. So I can put that in and it goes up to 18. I can put that in and it goes up to 19. Depending on what you put in, depends on how high it goes. Generally, if you put something non-magical in, it'll only go up by 1% or so. The more extravagant it is, the more percentages. But because this is forbidden wisdom, I need forbidden items. And if I put those in, it goes up to 20. Ooh, can't see that very well. 20. And that's another one. So it's up to 24. So we can leave that cooking. I want to make sure no creatures spawn on my boat. So I can put some candles around the place. And that'll keep researching while I'm away, which is always useful. Oh, I forgot to jump down. That scared me. I got those things there are obsidian. That's how I made me equivalent exchange stuff. Oh! Right, let's see how that's going. Seems to have stopped. Right. Harnessed Rage, moderate, and Dark Infuser, tricky. Right. So let's take the paper out. Basically, it won't start researching until you put the paper in. So that's 69%. It's moderate. Dark Infuser, it's tricky. So let's just whack that in. And that's on its way. I might as well put another crystal. I don't want to put tainted. Gonna put the tricky one up there. For no particular reason. Right. And basically what happens is this crystal will actually start getting darker. I can't really show you right now, but I will once a bit later on. Okay, there's something else I want to make. One of those. And I think I have some in here. Yeah, if I take that lot. So Nova Catalyst. There we are, that knows what that is. I assume that was a duck laying an egg. The scratching seems to have stopped, which means, yep, Harnessed Rage. This upgrade increases damage and or aggression of any device or thermic creation it's attached to. Not how Dark Infusion. Not sure how that's useful for us, but hey ho. Rare forbidden artifact. So it's this Eldritch ones I'm interested in, because we've not got any Eldritch ones so far. So 10% of success. 26. 42. So because I put rare ones in, it has an effect. So that's quite good. I'm not losing my Eldritch item. Right, so let's put that in. Chance of success 36. I like those odds. So, right, we also need to make a trigger for my explosives. So we need wood, which is made from that. Let's try that one. There we are, we need those two. Pressure plate. Right, and we're going to use those explosives to just mine and get... oh, nothing. Oh, that's a shame. So, rare. Success 39. 71. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, that's not got any darker. What I'm going to do is put this on pause for a bit, just so you don't have to watch stuff happen. That's going to progress nicely. That's going to move on. 2 already. 3. And I'm going to go mining and see what I can find. And I don't know whether you can see, but that's got a tiny bit darker, and that's got a tiny bit higher. If we look at this thing here, we can see it slowly draining out. Right, I will see you soon. Oh, that's not my pause button. Oh, it's me. Hello. How do you do?